Hello, everybody. I'm pretty sorry that you had to wait for this battle stream for so long. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't come to it. Anyway, after the APS Overhaul, we had that 2 weeks break, or almost 3 weeks break, due to the installation of mine and whatever. And today we finally will go on with the tournament's battles. I'll quickly open the Omni sheet, see how many we have. Pretty sure it's just two. Both are VS versus TR, and yeah, they're really a lot of fun, I guess. One of those battles will be pretty crammed together because of the amount of units fighting. But I'm pretty confident that we get this done with ease. Anyway, okay, we have a battle in 0101 and a battle in 0203. Let's have a look in my Omni sheet. So the smaller battle is on both battles are on ski level. I see. That makes it quite convenient to set up, more or less. First, I will have check for requests because I'm pretty sure. All right. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, fights. Custom battle. Alright, we want maximum materials, metric thingy, this, speed limitation. If I remember correctly, it was 150. No, wait. The R has 170. Am I correct? $150. Altitude was 600. Minimum was -10. And the time limit of 5 minutes. Right. Now that pretty sure that VS will start. There's just one Badra. Third. Air, I suppose. 150. Oh wait, forgot something. Kilometers. And the maximum distance was 3,000. Alright. But I think on R we have two Araki. Garden. There are 3 suppressors. The right one? That's the right one. Because I'm not sure what kind of vehicles they are. I will just spawn them in and then correct their spawn. Any flyers? Obviously a ship. That's a ship as well. It seems all of them are ships. You are... Alright. Guess the Sheridan is something that is spawned in the air. Alright. There we go. The battle on 0203, if I remember correctly, between TR and BS will start pretty soon. And here should be the border not just rendered in. I don't know why. Anyway, let's get ready. Fight! Oh, yeah, I should press F11 instead of F9. Anyway. Oh, it was the other way around? What? That's probably ended. Didn't I? Oh, yeah, I got it all wrong. I wish it would show me in my crosshair what kind of unit I look on, so I know for sure what it is. And I accidentally was on the wrong side. Sorry. Won't happen again, or probably will happen again. Why are you in the air? Huh? Okay, that's confusing. Hope it's correct now. Why are you in the water? What's that stupidity? I obviously told that it should at 150. What's that? Finally. Why don't I see Barbara? Alright. Finally. Yeah, let's change the theme. Of course. Alright, ready, fight! Alright, the battle started. Those rockets doing weird stuff. I don't get it. Oh, those seems to be quite fast. What does the Badra do? The shots are barely missing. Maybe this time they will take it out. Oh, they're quite fast. Nice, but I guess it's quite a problem that they the same setups. Alright, that's... Why did they got cute? I need to check the rules if I missed something. Because they were quite obviously they collected the qualifying points. I need to check if I missed something because I'm not sure. I don't see it yet. Yeah, not really sure how to do that now. The Badra is doing quite well. It's a little bit damaged. It's a little bit of a shame that the Ericurs got disqualified due to being too fast. It seems the Banner has also collected 1 point, so I guess it's it's able to get too fast, but mostly won't get too fast. Damage on the TR sides, aside from the Arakios, is almost 0. But it's unfortunate that those flyers exploded. But it's also the case that they didn't give me any desired formation or spawn order. Aside from that, I always would emphasize to use a spawn stick to make sure that stuff gets spawned properly. And if you know something or a certain composition is spawned in a battle, you might just submit a certain spawn stick with them on it, so that they get spawned correctly for sure. The rockets from the, I guess, suppressors are not long range enough to hit the Bada, but probably able to speed it out if near enough. Or that actually that the lamp system is doing that good. It's quite nicely. Sadly, its hit ratio is quite awful. Yeah, that was not in. And why do I spawn there? That's funny. Alright, the time is over. Yeah. I guess I won't update this now, but do a screenshot. We do it later, just to make sure that nothing went wrong. Maybe I did a mistake. Just to make sure. Okay, I got it here. Save it. 02 or 03. Yes. R. And today is the 5th of November. Alright, saved. Now we get back to the setups. Oh, no tea. Bad. Okay, the next battle is on 0101. Quite a lot of stuff that will happen. Nicely enough, I got a spawn order from VS to make as they please. let's do the next one and redo the other battle as things got clear. For whatever reason, the 170 meters per second wasn't mentioned in the rules, which why I couldn't find it. So I wasn't quite sure. Happened here. Let's see. Map. Okay, Badra first. Just everything on 50. Just there. One bad thing is that you can't really set up a speed limit for different factions or different teams, which is a downer, which is bad because restrictions, but I guess this won't be a thing. Oh, that's new, right? 10 points per second, that would be funny. I guess, whoop. Damn it. Oh, that's new as well, right? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. That is default. So first the 4 Badras. Rulers. Oh, it was factory. That 50 is alright. Shooter is fine. Five. And up. God damn it! Pretty sure I downloaded all the used things, but it seems the stuff didn't want to get downloaded. Sorry about the noise, couldn't be helped. Alright, now let's folder. We're all on 150. Now I go with now TR sites where's a lot of stuff, and I I would love to see that on spawn sticks because it's a pain to spawn in. So please. Oh. Alright. Tank Pro. Case as well. Let's check for Alright, let's start with a TR Con ring leader. And then violate. Oh wait. The units. Zero. Return. Damn it. Don't have to worry about them anymore. Next up is Firebird. Oh wait. Wait. I guess I. No, it's. Another firing. Oh, on script. Oh. Guess the warbird, as it is a bird, should be something flying. And another conscript. Enter. Violate. There are 4. Oops. Be on 0, thank you. Firebird, so 4 to go, 6 to go, sorry. So 8 further conscripts. 4th file, so that there. So another 5 conscripts. So maybe we should forward with a 5 bird. Script. So if I remember correctly, 4. Another warbird. 5. Alright. Arthur, no offense, but it's really a nightmare to keep track of how many I have spawned in. Conscript. No. 3 of them. Warbird. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to go. 2. One. There. In terms of the tanks, please. Another warbird. Guess it's 6. 4, 5. Now, I guess there's just the Kiyatas. Yes. We're there. Two there. Or not. I'll check that right away. Nope, not an update. Alright. Go. Okay, now we have all warbirds in. Pretty sure. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, how many units do we have? We have 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 to 47, just 9 Katas. Oh wait. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 19. Alright, we're set up and finally ready to go. Press start. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Oh, I should have saved that. If it crashes now, I jump off the window. Oh, let's see. We have some space down there, but I guess that's more than enough. Pretty sure I counted it correctly. And that is a magnificent force. And I really like how it turned out. Alright. Was a good idea from Arthur to spawn them like this. The pattern is quite magnificent. I really like it. But it's really a pain in the... So please use spawn sticks in any way possible. Just a pain. Now let's see. One. Oh, just 45 on the right side. Sorry, I'll correct that right away. This is the reason. Have it just to make sure. That's the reason why we have some space left there. So we are on the far edge of what is possible. Alright, now it's 47 on TR side, and there's not a single unit that can be compressed in there. If that battle gets lost, I'm not really overly sure how to handle Kiatas that weren't spawned in, because they sort of had the opportunity to battle, but also the opportunity to get destroyed within the battle. So we should decide if they get either destroyed automatically if PR loses the battle, or which is kind of unlikely, or if they are just getting pushed back. I guess the second option is the better one, but I don't know. Okay, as I'm pretty sure of that this battle will slow down my performance quite a lot, we better go to the lowest graphic settings. Where's our pacing here? That means PS has to be somewhere. Oh, there. Here you are, guys. Alright. Can't wait to see the battle. There's a rock formation. Never mind. Alright. Finally. Let's get started. Okay, the battle starts. A lot of smoke is coming out of the warbirds, I suppose. The PS forces are going for the uterus threat, doing the Badra turn. The Slav is engaging with a rocket spam. There's a quite good amount of shells coming from TR's side. I wonder if they are able to hit something, and I hope they don't hit each other. It would be quite a shame. Holy crap, that's a lot of rockets. I wonder if some of them are actual offensive rockets. Holy crap. That's rocket madness. Sure. Currently it doesn't look like that they are able to reach it, although the mass of rockets here. The Badra seems to be an easier target, but also on the other side has a much more offensive side, which means can do quite a lot of quite some damage to its opponent. So I suppose it's worth the effort. But also due to its wiggling left and right, it's far harder to hit. I guess it will have a tough time, and I wonder if it will be able to survive now. Oh, that's quite some blocks falling off. Looks like iron. Step back a little bit so we get out of its comfort zone. Maybe it will fight better by then. Let's have a look how the flying units of TR are doing. We are just 30 seconds in the battle due to the game getting slowed down that much, which is kind of annoying. So increasing the battle time for 2.0 is an option, but for large scale battles that will be a pain. I guess we should take a little look on the designs that developed. Some of them are quite aesthetically pleasing, besides their battle capabilities. It's a little bit laggy, sorry, can't really do anything about it. Just too many units here. Those are the Kiyatas, being sideways. What do we have here? This should be the conscript HE spam from Google. Why are you clipping? Even allowed? Alright, on the S side, the Slough has taken the most majority of the damage. The other units are at 99% and above. They don't really have a problem here. Just 1 minute. We are just 1 minute in the battle, and I'm not sure where to go with the camera as everything is so slow. If I would record that battle and edit it, I probably would consider to increase the speed. So actual 5-minute battle. Oh, I was on the wrong side, so the stops over there. Sorry. Okay, a little bit of damage is taken here. I guess due to the smoke, it's not really much of a problem. That looks pretty neat. I like it. Really nice design here. And I adore helicopters. So whoever designed that, props to you. You're that's effective now or not due to those arbiters you're fighting against. But you look pretty nice. That rocket stream looks dangerous. Maybe it's just interceptors with flares. Yeah, it looks like flares. There's way too many rockets for just that tiny thing that comes in. Not sure if they are effective enough. Anyway, let's have a look on the Slough, which has taken 5% of its health on damage. A few more units on TR side has taken more damage, but they all seem to be fine aside that. Yeah, I really prefer those lower scale battles. Doesn't take that long. The results are there much faster. Oh, and why do I have the wrong song running? Didn't notice. Sorry about that. One of the warbirds are the old one? How could I do that mistake? Really? Oh, damn it. Right. I'm sorry I don't really notice when something pops out in it because OBS making my, or because of Discord making itself in the streaming mode. So I'm sorry about that. It seems the sloth has taken magnificent damage in terms of its thrusters for a roll, and there's a huge hole in the back. However that happened. Anyway, it might get above the height limitations, so it could happen that it will get qualifying points. Oh no, probably won't happen. Or I guess that's just an evasive maneuver. And as it seems it works, sort of. Did that rocket jumped off? Wait, it has a really tough time here surviving, although it just not even have taken 10% of its health on damage. But if the vital parts are getting damaged, that's pretty much it. So can't really do anything about it. Currently it's a large flying shield saying, "Hello, shoot me, please do it." Yeah, that looks pretty bad. From 1 second to the other, it has taken about 10% of its damage, if I remember if I see that correctly. It's not going to despawn soon, as it seems, but I guess by the time it falls into the water, the R will have a really tough time to detect it. And now that the smoke is coming out, which is probably from the engine, but also if it weren't the case, smoke probably will also reduce the detectability of the craft in general. How far is it away from the water? It's still quite some way to fall. I guess a few nice rockets into its back could do the job. Yeah, I don't know. What do I see there? Ammunition? Or storage? Well, let's say it's not in the optimal angle and orientation to fight the enemies, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly unable to do that. Despite the lack of ammunition. Anyway, on the other side, almost everything seems to be rather fine. Quite funny that the comparison of both fleets' health, there isn't that big of a gap, to be fairly honest. If the sloth goes, in case the sloth goes down, this will change magnificently. But I'm pretty sure it won't happen and it falls into the water. But we will see. Anything here that wants to despawn? It doesn't look like it. That's pretty nice. On both sides there were a few penalty points collected. I wonder how it can be that on the TR side 2 of the conscripts have 0 points of penalty, 0 penalty points, but the others don't show it. So for whatever reason they collected half a point or something. this thing. It might happen that the Trishula or two will despawn. Um, the battle go on as they collected quite a few of them so far, but that's out to be decided. Each. Oh, so they are holding. See? Well, it looks pretty well armored. I really like that. Really nice idea. And for once it seems they use a different mantlet so the cannons actually can fire. Oh, that Badra is pretty near, in really close proximity of TR forces. Have a problem? I suppose its left engine has been damaged while it's doing circles here, but that doesn't automatically mean that it's easier to hit. I mean, it's now far less far away. Sounded weird. But when it's doing such weird turns, the AI has quite some issues to hit it. Okay, now it's 2 minutes left of the battle, and I'm pretty sure we are almost 10 minutes in real life. Anyway, let's move on, and oh, there are a few blocks falling off from a filing, I suppose, as it is the smallest unit on the battlefield or battle area. Let's check out where the sloth is soon. I think it's somewhere in the water. That doesn't look good. From what I've seen in the past, all of those helicopters are quite reliant or redundant when it comes to stay in the air, which is quite a nice feature. Alright, I've lost orientation. So where should be the sloth? Those are orientated like this and they barely move. Actually means that the sloth should be somewhere there. But I might be mistaken. There are others as well. Oh. You guys get hit and now doing circles? Oh, one of the Trishulas, oh, two of the Trishulas, maybe both of them here, will probably get disqualified really soon. Let's stay here for a while and see if I'm correct. This takes more time than I expected. They're probably just barely out of range. I suppose it will happen sooner or later. Let's have a look if we are able to find the sloth. Should be somewhere in the water. Or is it? Ah, damn. Just can't tell. I also can't jump from unit to unit, which is far too wide drawn out. click on it? That would be. Oh, that's pretty neat. I would like to know where the scripts and those scripts where the were. Pretty sure the slot should be located somewhere down below. Ah, there you are, little bugger. Thing is, it seems I can't really jump to. I guess this is the spot. I think I've noticed containers. Ah, so far we have no casualties. That's quite something. So much efforts and no casualties. That's that's quite a thing. Not even the two shooters are admit that they have messed up and just vanish. Oh, look at it. Like I said, by the time it's in the water, they just ignore it. It's even lying on its head. Its belly is exposed completely, and TR is not even noticing. Yeah, that's I guess that's a point of setting up stuff. Maybe aim point prioritization work here. So going for the biggest and then the lowest units, as which could work, as VS tends to use for aircraft than anything else. But from what I know is there are a few other units that are on sea level as well. So not quite sure what the best setup could be. So finally we have 30 seconds to go. No casualties on both teams. The healths from both teams are quite similar. Quite sadly, even though TR has a massive force involved in this battle, they're majorly unable to shoot down the Trulas and Badras, as well as targeting the slot to finish it up, which is quite a shame, but what can you do? I don't know. I'm surprised by the amount of interceptors that are getting fired, but it seems they're not as effective as one would imagine. Quite a shame. Sorry, a little bit sleepy still, although it's probably 9:30 a.m. And like I said, we have a Trishula or Badra here. I guess it's Badra, which is doing its turns, but the nearby TR forces are just, well, don't even bother to shoot at it, or, well, at least are completely unable to hit it. Just the movement is just too erratic for them to hit. But what can you do, right? Oh, finally, 5 seconds. What a nightmare of a battle. The forces look quite awesome at the beginning, but Sadly, it's not effective enough against those orbiters. Alright, the battle is done. No casualties on both teams, which means on the current rule set that wait, that the attackers will just go back and from and oh wait. Oh wait, that's right. Where did they come? Nope, they just go back. One hex. Fire. Ah. I guess I will just push them to a hex where they're supposed to be. Yeah, we were going for an unoccupied one all the time, so we should do now again. Get to the other battle and do that properly, as I did a small mistake. I'm pretty sorry about that, but not a big issue, I suppose. Alright, 10 units. Another song. That up. Oh, wait. Correct. Here. Okay, it's Badra, which is kind of E. Or at 150. The majority of you are on 0. Let us default. Then are okay. We have the suppressors are ships. So one suppressor. Of the Arakio. I'm sorry. Back for 150. And they share one of the Arakios, or I guess I just cursor there. Arakio further away from this thingy, and last but not least the suppressor. Have all set up. Yes. And this so means we can look up the performance again, make stuff looking much better. Okay, you guys are facing in that direction. Alright. So the Badra is somewhere here. Okay, again, the battle of 0203. Let's battle. Okay, the Badra is over there. Let's see how the Arakios do with their chasing maneuvers. I hope they don't crash into each other like last time. This time I spawned them further away, so it's not my fault if that happens. I would recommend to make a few versions with different altitudes so they don't interact with each other that much. And hopefully they don't fire on each other. This will be a close one. Let's see. The Badra seems to be completely fine. It's active. Defense systems are doing quite well. I'm seeing quite some APS fire. Sadly, they are all missing at the moment. But we have 4 minutes to go, so that could be so they could be successful in that at the end. That's a nice race here. Okay, for some reason the ship. Oh, great! We have night time. I'm not restarting that again. I suppose the few TR units are collecting penalty points because they're getting too far away when those are chasing each other. Another good point for 2.0 to go for less distance. And oh, they actually nice for a second time. Oh, that's nice. They're on a different altitudes, so they're not that likely to hit each other. And that's a good thing. Those mines that they are dropping are actually also triggering the Badra's active defense system, the lamps, which will weaken it a little bit more. That's pretty well done. And I really like that. But still, they have 3 minutes 40 seconds to go to take down the Badra. They're quite close up. So I wonder if those weapons will finally be able to shoot at it. Because this doesn't look that promising. If TR would have those simple lasers, they could have turned that Badra into ashes now, but that's not the case here. But I'm looking forward for from the Planetside 2.0, where different stuff will be available for every faction based on a perk system, and the commanders and I are negotiating upon the rule sets, and we've done quite a few of them. For everyone interested, just look into the 2.0 or from the Planetside 2 notes. I guess as we are nice hits on the Badra, and I suppose yes, the custom jet engines got badly damaged. Will it happen? Will TR finally destroy one of the Badras? Oh, whoa. Oh, it looks like it. It will happen. Let's see when it gets AI destroyed or too damaged. Oh, and it's AI death. Wow, what a glorious victory from TR. Nice, well done. So finally, the Hex 0203 is conquered by TR. Finally, they have got back their tile. Well done. The Badra is eliminated. No casualties on TR side. And that was it for this turn's battle. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the huge gaps in setting up battles. Maybe there's one that might uh, type down the timestamps where actually stuff happens, and then see you in the next battle time. You know.